In today's world, we're constantly surrounded by the idea of shortcuts. Whether it's a new app that promises to make you a millionaire overnight, a diet that guarantees weight loss without exercise, or the promise of a quick fix for success, it's tempting to think that the path to achievement can be shortened. But here's the reality. If you're chasing shortcuts, you're probably steering yourself off track. The truth is, there is no magic formula, no hack that will replace hard work, and no quick path to lasting success. We see the final result. The success, the wealth, the fame, but rarely do we see the long and often arduous process that leads to it. It's like trying to bake a cake by skipping the ingredients and hoping it just appears. Success requires mixing the right components and giving them the time to rise. The culture of shortcuts is so pervasive that it's almost $1 billion industry. We're sold ideas of quick fixes, whether it's for our health, business, or personal growth. The diet industry alone generates billions annually, with people hoping for instant results without the effort. But real transformation doesn't happen that way. It's in the daily actions, the habits you build over time, that success is found. Take the example of launching a business. We all love the idea of an overnight success, a viral product, $1 million deal, instant recognition. But the reality is that successful businesses are built through years of problem solving, learning from mistakes, adjusting strategies, and building a customer base. The event might be the moment you make your first big sale, but the real work was in the hours, days, and months that led up to it. Or think about weight loss. Everyone wants a quick transformation, some magic pill that will melt away fat. But the truth is, the sustainable changes come from developing consistent habits, eating healthier, exercising regularly, and making better choices. The shortcut, in this case, would be relying on temporary fixes that may provide a quick result, but they don't stick. True health comes from embracing the process, not skipping it. This mentality applies everywhere in life. Want to master a skill? It's not about finding the fastest route to expertise. It's about putting in the time, practicing, and making mistakes. Think of a musician learning to play an instrument. The concert, the applause, and the accolades are the events. But the long hours of practice, the repetition, and the small improvements are the process. Without that, the event would never happen. The problem is that most of us are wired to look for shortcuts. We're attracted to the flashy outcome, the goal. But we forget that the result is a byproduct of a much longer journey. We focus on getting to the destination quickly, but it's the road we travel that shapes us. It's the habits we form, the lessons we learn, and the effort we put in that ultimately lead to the reward. Think of the difference between taking a shortcut and following the full journey like building a skyscraper. The shortcut might be cutting corners to get the structure up faster, but without a solid foundation, the building won't stand. The process, the detailed planning, the construction, the careful attention to every element, is what makes the skyscraper last. It's the same with your goals. Skipping the process might give you a quick win, but it won't sustain long-term success. So instead of searching for that elusive shortcut, start embracing the process. Embrace the slow, consistent work. Build your skills, develop your habits, and understand that real progress comes over time. Success is less about finding a shortcut, and more about building something that endures. The journey might not always be exciting. It might not always seem like it's moving quickly. But it's in the process where growth happens. When you focus on learning, adapting, and improving each step of the way, the destination becomes inevitable. And in the end, the process will always be the true source of your success.